Current platypus. How do you hunt in Pelago? I'm just resetting. Right now we have a Carbink visiting, and you'll notice every time you reset, like every time you check it out, it's a different nature. So I am thinking, and also some people have said they've done this before. I can't confirm that because I haven't been successful yet, but I'm under the assumption here that it's different every time, and I'm trying to see if it's actually possible to reset for it to be shiny, because oh my god! Are you kidding? Shut up! Guys, it's possible. Here I am, like, we're gonna see. All right, but you guys, we have to make sure this thing comes back tomorrow. There's nothing I can do to to make sure that happens. I just have to come back tomorrow and cross my fingers and hope that it loves me and wants to stay. What? All right, I can legitimately 100% confirm you can reset in Pelago for a shiny. Hey guys, Renee here, and I'm very excited right now, which is why I'm making this video, because I don't make videos like this very often. However, as you just watched, I got a shiny Carbink in POKEPELAGO, and I wanted to make this video about it because I'm just very excited, and it's something I'm confident in that is legitimate, because I have done it myself, and I wanted to just sort of touch on a few points about POKEPELAGO and shinies in POKEPELAGO, because during my stream, there were a lot of questions. What did you do? How did you do this? How do you shiny hunt in POKEPELAGO? And it's just very simple. There isn't a whole lot to it, so I wanted to just throw everything out there. Now, obviously, this is the same day that I got the shiny to appear, so at this point, I haven't actually caught it yet. I have to come back tomorrow and see if it's still here, which we'll talk about very briefly as well. But just to show you guys what I did and what you can do to do this yourself, I figured I'd throw this together as fast as I can. Now, again, because this is the same day, I can't give you an example with a different Pokemon, but I promise you it's the easiest thing you can do. So, all you need to do is save your game. I was breeding some Pokemon as well here. Save your game. The first thing you want to do is save your game before you've ever touched POKEPELAGO for the day. Do not go into POKEPELAGO, do not see what Pokemon are there, just save your game. Then go into POKEPELAGO and go to Isle of Beans. And you can only do this if you have a Pokemon that's visiting. It'll have a little question mark above its head. Those are the only ones you can reset for because they're the random visitors. So in this case, I happen to have a Carbink visible. It was this guy right here. Had a little question mark above its head. And you'll notice also on the screen, it'll show you its nature. And the reason I was interested in this in the first place is because I noticed that if you reset and came back, the Pokemon would have a different nature. And so I thought if it has a different nature, it might have other different stats as well. And therefore maybe it can be shiny. So all you do is you check, you save, you open POKEPELAGO, you go to Isle of Beans, you look at the Pokemon. This one happens to be shiny. It wasn't shiny the first time I checked it, so I just reset. LR start. Reset. Because we saved beforehand. And that's it. And then you do the exact same thing. You open it up, go to POKEPELAGO, go to Isle of Beans. It'll potentially have a new nature. Click on it again. If it's shiny, boom. That's it. That's it. Literally, that's it. Like I said, you can't have checked the Pokemon and saved prior to this, because if you've saved after talking to Moan about the visiting Pokemon, that's it. It won't change stats. You also can't do this for Pokemon that you've come back the next day and they're there. It has to be like the first time that you've encountered this Pokemon. You can't have saved at all after encountering it non-shiny. Excuse me. Because if you do, it won't change its stats and it won't become shiny. I think that's about it. The one thing I did want to touch on, and again, this is like super bare bones, not a plethora of information, but really there isn't a whole lot to it. I just wanted to share it with you guys because I was super stoked about it. Like I said, I still haven't caught this guy. He's still hanging out in POKEPELAGO right now, and I have to come back tomorrow and see if he's still here. This I cannot confirm. However, I have heard, and I've seen people discussing it on like Reddit and things like that. I've heard there's a chance, it's possible potentially, and again, this part I can't confirm. Can confirm shininess, can't confirm this next statement, okay? But I've heard it's possible. Let's say you come back the next day and your shiny is not there. It's not still in Pelago. You want to do the same thing where you save before checking and then reset, and I've heard there's a chance of actually resetting to the point where it is back the next day. Again, I don't know. I'm hoping tomorrow this thing will just be here and I won't have to test that, but if I do have to test that, I can let you know. Anyway, I think that's about it. I've just been rambling about POKEPELAGO shinies. I hope I said everything I wanted to. I hope it was clear enough what I did and what you can do. Like I said, it's super basic. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video, and hopefully we'll get some more POKEPELAGO shinies in the future. Bye.